Good morning, Jack here. Just wanting to do a quick free live at home, kind of like a mat work Pilates class this morning. We've had a few clients who find it can get a little bit tricky to get into the studio if they got bubs or they're a little bit unwell. So I just wanted to offer you a short class that you can do from home, just processing through some of the real fundamental moves that will help you feel balanced and strong and stretched out, to help reduce any of those aches and pains that we all generally tend to get, especially when it gets cold and we may feel a little stressed. So holding through the neck and shoulders is a really big thing that does come up for a lot of us throughout the winter. So we'll start off with a heart centering like I would do in a regular class. So I will talk it through, but I'll also get into my heart centering as well at the same time. So we'll start off with the heart centering now, and then we'll do some mat work, warming up on the floor, and we'll do a little bit of legs and arms and all that sort of thing too. So you're welcome to join me as we go. Otherwise, you're welcome to watch back at this later on. All you need is a safe space. Make sure you've got some room for at least the length of your body and a bit of arm span. You don't need lots of stuff around you. We're going to do as much as we can without any props, so you can do this from home. You might like to use a coffee table or like a couch to add some height if you want to do your tricep dips and things on something a little bit higher from the ground. Just choose the space that you've got that's appropriate for you, and we'll get started. I'm just going to clean the screen. Looks a bit foggy from sitting in my pocket. Hopefully that's a little clearer now. Okay. I'm gonna find a moment just to be still. Get some music on. Take a moment just to be still, be here in the present moment, not trying to go anywhere, do anything, or make anything happen. Connect to the feelings in your body by exploring sensation. What qualities do the feelings have? Do you feel heavy, light, sharp, smooth? Is it pulsing, or is it dull or steady? Is it one particular spot that's really pulling a lot of your focus? Or are you generally feeling all over your body? Breathing down to your belly, up to your heart, and gently letting go. Start to connect to the emotion that's present. Are you feeling joy or sadness, excitement or fear? Maybe passionate or angry. Maybe you're feeling blank. Just take a moment to allow yourself to feel how you feel fully. Not trying to change it or figure out why. Now tuning into your heart, the area in the middle of your chest. See if you can breathe in and out through your heart. Belly, chest, and let go. Call to mind some things you can be grateful for, things that make you feel loved. Opportunities, people, relationships, connection. This very moment. Toilet paper. All the small things, even the big things, everything in between. Allow your heart to feel full of love and gratitude. If you find you have a thought that wanders across your mind, just allow it to be there. Notice that it's come up. And come back to notice your breath, belly and chest. And let go. Come back through the sensation, emotion, and reconnect with your heart. Childlike curiosity each time a thought pops up, because it's going to happen. Just come back to the breath. Sensation, emotion, and heart. Breathing in and out through your heart. Stay connected with our heart for the rest of this class. Being really aware of our thoughts, observing them as we move. See if we can stay connected to the body, breath, energy and emotion throughout the class without letting any of this take over. When you're ready, you can gently let your eyes open. And come into a 4-point kneeling position, hands and knees. You want to make sure you've got room in front of you and room behind you. Shoulders are directly over your wrists and knees are directly underneath hips. Let's start with some cat-cow. Pressing into the ground, arching your spine up. Eyes look forward, shoulders away from your ears, stretching through the front of your body. Moving up and down. Maybe a bit of sexy cat wriggling side to side. Beautiful. Alright, let's do neutral spine. Soft curve in your lower back. Tummy is lifted. Shoulders away from your ears. Start to extend one arm forward without anything else changing in the body. Alternate side to side. Now if you're strong, if you're advanced, this is still going to do great for the body, as long as you still really tune in to what muscles are active. Notice where your weight changes. Long stretch in the arms, tummy muscles are on. Pelvic floor, close your flower, lift your flower. Good, let's do legs now. Extend one leg out, maybe lift. Bring it down, bend it in. Reach it out, and up, down, and in. Alternate. Out, up, down, and in, out, up, down. Let's hold the right leg out long for pulses now. Up and up. Maybe add a flex and a point. Tummy is lifted. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Opposite arm reaches out long. Elbow and knee froggy. Bend, reach around. If this is too strong, you can just stay reaching opposite arm and leg and find your balance. 3 more. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Calm down. Wriggle. Give the wrists a bit of a break. And go to the other side. Left leg comes out. Up and down pulses. Up and down. Squeeze your right butt cheek. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach long right arm. Find balance. Fingers and toes as long as you can. Good. Elbow and knee. Squeeze. And reach. Keep your tummy muscles on. You might hear my voice shaking. Squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Calm down. Roll out through your wrists. Let's get some music going now. All right, what's next? Tummy muscles, down to elbows, reach legs out long. Knee, tap, knee, tap. Avoid your bum poking up. Maybe double knees if you want. Down, squeeze. Scoop up through your belly. Taking a rest. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out. Child's pose. Bum to feet, knees wide. Next one. I'm going to take my socks off so they can slip. Mountain climbers. Back up onto hands. Bring one knee across and out, across and out. Really compress the belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Good, and the last one, we're going to do on the knees, opposite hand to shoulder. Touch and release. Avoid your hips popping around. Keep your hips steady, so avoid rocking side to side. Strong on the arms, strong on the belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Down dog. Bum to the sky. Pedal to your feet. Reaching back, heels down. Come over and gently press back, heels down. If this down dog's too strong, you can come back to a child's pose and then over to a half plank. Back into a child's pose and then over to your half plank. Enjoy the stretch of your calf. One leg long, one knee bent. Beautiful. Gently walking your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet. Hang over heavy for a ragdoll stretch. Let your head get nice and heavy. Down to your belly, up to your chest. Let go. Notice where you're holding tension. Roll up nice and slow. Weights in your heels. Shoulders roll back. Hey, you can't see me now. Alright, tricep dips. You can do this on the ground. You can also do it on a tabletop or a couch edge, as long as you feel safe. Elbows are going to squeeze back behind you. Chest is proud. Keep your feet underneath your knees bent. However, if you want more challenge, stretch out your legs straight. Let's do 4 counts down. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 2 counts. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, two, one, two, one, count. One. You got 4, 3, bum knee to the wall, 2, 1, hold it for pulses, 6, just breath, 3, 2, 1, sit back, roll out to your wrists. All right, let's get up into some push-ups. Just gonna change the playlist real quick. Actually, this is good. All right, so you can be on a wall. Only on the bar, but you can be on a wall. Any wall is fine as long as you feel like you've got space safe and you're not gonna slip on the ground. Hands on the wall, shoulder width apart, high heels. The further you step away from your wall, the more challenging it will be. So step closer and have high heels to make it lighter and easier. From here, let's go down for 2. Press away for 2. Good. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, maybe add an extra knee. Coming up to the top, down, press away. Up to the top, this is going to make it heavier. Let's do 1 count down, away, down, away, down, away, down, away. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know it, pulses. 7, shoulders are down, chest is proud. Squeeze your bum. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands against the wall, wide legs. Push against the wall and shift your bum back. Roll up slowly through your spine. Alright, so now you can hold on to a cushion or have no cushion. This will help give you something to press into. I've got a nice little trusty cushion here. Feet are parallel. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Great. Feet parallel. Put your weight into your heels as you bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend, stretch. Down and squeeze. Good. Maybe you reach. Now, pillow could be bubs if you want to have interaction. Maybe add a rise in the legs. Down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down, squeeze. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it down. Shift your weight back into heels. What that means is, so when my knees are not over my toes, my hips are back into the wall behind me. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Reach arms forward and in. Forward and in. Reduce the body rocking as you move your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Tap your legs out wide, toes to the sides. Not forcing it, just a little bit of a rotation. Squeeze and stretch. Squeeze. Now, of course, the pillow or a weight is optional. You can get rid of it and just have hands on your hips. Down, squeeze. Weights into your heels. Inhale, press, exhale. Down and up. If you'd like to add some arms, out to the side, to the sky. Down and up. Good. For those who want more challenge, rise, down, rise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Get down low. You know it. Shoulders relax. More challenge. Maybe one heel. Alternate side to side. Maybe both. Squeeze your bum on purpose. 4 more. 3. How's that breathing? Belly to chest. Last one, hold it there, just arms. Feel those legs really warming up now. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, shake it out. Give your legs a bit of a tap. All right, cans of beans are great. Whether like cans of tuna or cans of bean if you want more challenge. That's to replace a set of hand weights. Okay, so let's go into some arms, holding onto your cans of beans. Come back so you can see me. Take your legs about hip width apart, parallel. Banding and stretch for bicep curls. Down, curl up. Down, curl up. Really important. Same thing as before. Make sure your weight is in your heels rather than into your knees and toes. 8 more here. Squeeze your bum on purpose. 3, 2. Hold your hands up, soft bend in the knees, up, down pulses. Shoulders are down, knuckles to the roof. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out and pulse. Out, pulse. Good. Think about the upward energy in the arms. Lovely. 4 more. 3, 2. Finish together in 1. Come in, squeeze your elbows together. Lift up, up. Try and get your elbows to glue together. You can see that my face can't be seen right now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Back work, triceps, soft bending your knees. Shift your weight back into your heels, not knees over toes. Good, elbow squeeze behind you. Palms are going to high five the roof. Return, back, return. Good. Should be feeling warm if you're joining in. Good morning, everybody. Tummy scoops up. Can you feel your shoulder blades slide down into your back pockets? Now I've got no weights in my hands and I'm already starting to feel it because I'm deliberately squeezing the tension through my arms at the longest point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your hands back. Shimmy shake. Thumbs go past. Swap, over, under, over, under, over, under. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, how are we doing, everybody? Hello, there's someone watching. I can't see who you are, though. What's going on? Beautiful. Let's keep going. That was a bit of a drink break for everybody. Give your arms a stretch as well. Arm over the top, pulling on the elbow gently. Other side. Good. You can lean one hand on the wall with your right hand. Cross your left leg over your right. Push against the wall and lean your hips away. Up arm over the top, reaching back into the wall. So you're pushing on the wall and pulling your body away. Big breath in. Open up your top shoulder, big perky. Come up. If the single holding stretch is too strong, keep it gentle, moving up and out. Good. Think like when you use a hair tie, over time, ladies and guys with long hair, the elastic stretches gradually. All right, so let's go to the other side. Left foot down, right foot cross, left hand against the wall, right hand up and over. Push towards the wall and come up. Push towards the wall and come up. Push towards the wall. Feel it stretch on the side of your body. Good. Alrighty, shall we do some legs then? Who's saying hi? Hey, Jazz. We're going to do glutes so you can all lay down because this is so fun. You know when I say it's fun, you're gonna feel the muscles. So, hand underneath your head for support. Otherwise you can lay down and rest your head on your arm. Let's think about the top part of your body. Send your hip away from your shoulder. So you're gonna make this position up here nice and long and stretched out. The idea of space underneath the floor here. Lift your tootsies up. Keep your hip still nice and long away from your shoulder. Knee lift and down. Knee lift, down. Good. Now it's your job to make sure your pelvis isn't rocking forwards and backwards. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice and strong through here. 2. Hold your knee nice and high. Pulse. I'm feeling it. Good. 3, 2. Hold as wide as you can. Squeeze both butt cheeks. Send your hip away from your shoulder. Squeeze even wider. 3. Wriggle your toes. 2, 1. Release. Come up onto your side forearms. I'm going to keep all of this quite beginner and basic. Anyone who's advanced, you will still feel it. Just make sure you're really recruiting the muscles. If you want to advance, you can half plank it. Otherwise, rest your hips down for something a lot more gentle. Extend your top foot out. Now, like you're about to step up onto a big step or step up onto maybe, a step's good. Step forward with the knee, press back. Step forward, press back. Now my hand is resting, my left hand on top of my right hand. This is going to help keep my balance here. Usually you'd see me teaching you this with a ball, but not everyone's got these guys at home. Bend, squeeze. Now we're working our glutes, yes, which means with the back end of our body, squeeze. So you want to make sure your foot goes back behind you, aka not just here. We're going to go bend, squeeze, bend, squeeze, bend, squeeze. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm feeling it. 3, 2. Hold it out. Tiny macro karate kicks. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Notice if you get tension anywhere else in your body other than your glutes, maybe neck or shoulders. Breathe into that. Welcome it in. Good. You've got 4, 3, 2. Last little round, little up downs. Up, 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 up. Can you send your foot back a little bit more? You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay onto your back. Put your left foot over your right thigh. That may be enough of a stretch for some of you there. If you want more, grab your hands underneath your right leg and gently pull your legs into your body without your bum coming off the ground. So make sure your tailbone locks down. Beautiful. Shall we do the other side? Sure. Let's do it. So, laying on your arm or sitting your head up like so. Well, that sun's in my eyes. That was your break. All right, so hand in front for support, top hip away from top shoulder, so you're lifted nice and tall. Toes all lift up. Good. Crack my toes. Lift up and down. Squeeze, release. Now, if you find that you've got sore hips on the ground, you can put a towel down and put a really small, thin cushion underneath you. The whole idea of doing this is to activate these lazy glute muscles. Release. Anyone that's just tuning in, highly recommend you to join in. Squeeze and down. Squeeze, down. If you'd like to see more of these while I'm fatiguing my glutes, please let me know. there's a particular muscle group you want to really work on from home, I'm happy to help. 3 more. Woo! 2 more. Hold it out. Pulse, pulse, pulse. There's a human element here. It's called muscle fatigue. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, tap it out. Second side usually hurts as well because, or hurts a lot more because we've used it technically on the other side. What's next? Up onto your elbow, forearm. Right hand on top of your left hand. Option to advance is in your half plank. Option to advance even bigger, maybe one day, is in the full plank. For today, let's keep it nice and gentle. You're doing it at home. Legs out long. Reach your heel so that your leg stretches away from your body so your hips are nice and square. Bend, squeeze back. Bend, squeeze back. Now your job is, if you have a mirror, to make sure your knees aren't doing anything funky in the middle. This comes from glute control and ankle and foot awareness. All right? If your foot goes lower, you're gonna miss it and it will hurt the hip bone. If you go higher, you'll miss it too. Bend, stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5. Tummy lifts. 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. Little micro kick. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Reach your foot past the wall that's in your room. Further out. 8. Bend, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Tiny pulse. Go hiccups. Up, 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 up. I'm sweating. 8, 7, 6. Tummy still lifts. Hips are away. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Tap it out. It doesn't matter how strong you are. If you do it properly, you'll feel it. Right foot over left thigh. Grab underneath the left leg if you want a hip stretch. Now, if you've got a lower back while I'm here, if you've got a lower back, you've all got a lower back. If anyone has any lower back tightness and pain from maybe sitting on a couch all day or working at a desk, sitting in a car, all that sort of thing, usually a hip stretch and a glute stretch will generally help yourself rather than thinking that you can't move and you need to sit still for more. So getting into a figure 4 stretch like this is a really great way to loosen up and stretch the glutes that may have been sitting still and tensed all day by sitting in a chair or in a car or something like that. I find if I stretch my glutes, it releases my lower back. Let's finish off with a little bit more core. Yay! Let's understand some more neutral spine stuff too. So, if you might see that gap underneath my back, I'm exaggerating. We want to reverse that and flatten back completely onto the floor. Feet are hip width apart. Bring your heels close to your bum. Hands on the floor next to your hips. Let's just do single, one leg at a time, toe touches. Now you can easily just do this up and down and not get anything out of it. So let's really be mindful. Tummy scoops up, ribs drop down to your hips. One foot up and down. This is a great way to connect and deepen your, strengthen your tummy muscles. Also notice which butt cheek is working for balance. If you want more fun, lift, stretch, bend, down, lift, stretch, bend, down. If you want more fun, lift, ab curl, bend, down, lift, ab curl, bring it fine, down, lift. If you want more fun, hold the ab curl. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5. You can support your hand if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Lay back. Next one, if you want more challenge, both legs are in tabletop. Now notice, if your knees come into your belly, your lower abdominals take a break. The minute our knees come straight over hips, I'm feeling that, knees over hips, gets abs working nice and strong. Good, so you can do these toe taps again, down and up. Make sure your back is flat on the floor. If you feel your back arch up, you've gone too far. You need to pull your belly back to your spine, squish your back on the ground. Good. Those who want more fun, add your ab curl, maybe stretches in front. The lower you go, the more challenge you'll get. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's all do pulses to finish. Let's go. You can do this with legs out long if you like. The lower you go, the more fun it gets. You can leave your head down if you like as well. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, belly in, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. You can do a gentle knee over to one side, stretching through your lower back gently. Over to the other side, stretching out through your lower back and you're stretching the chest muscles across the front. And the last thing, which really helps lots of back pain, I find, and from good sources I've found out too, laying on your tummy, place your hands underneath your forehead and just breathe into that. Make sure you press your pubic bone down onto the mat, scoop up your belly. And for those who are still very sensitive in their lower back, think about lifting up just the back of the head, nice and long, as opposed to doing this. Pressing in the arms gently and down. You can also bring your elbows against your waist, fingers right near your shoulders. Press your elbows down to lift the chest and come down. Press into the elbows to lift your chest and come down. Think about I love this. Think about a turtle's head sticking out of a shell, popping forward. Scoop long before you come up. For those who want more fun, hold up, stretch one arm back, maybe 2 arms back, lift a little higher, up and back. 8, 7. If this is too strong, just stick to this one here. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift as far as you can. Lengthen as long as you can. Tummy scoops up and down. Big breath in and out. Hands come back. Push into your child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. And now, of course, how to get up off the ground. Please do it nicely. Nicely as in nice to your body. Tuck your toes under, hands right next to your knees. Put your weight straight back into your heels. Bend your knees as much as you need to. I think that's always punny. Hang over nice and heavy, dangle through your neck and shoulders. Weights into your heels. Roll up super slow. My knees are still bent. Coming up slowly. Shoulders roll back. Shoulders roll back. And you smile, because you're done. Alrighty, so anyone that missed out, you can come back and do this later on during the day. Have a wonderful day. It's Thursday already, but I am still adjusting to have been away on the training. So it feels like Monday and Tuesday for me. Any questions about heart centering meditation? Any questions about Pilates, bar, all the wonderful things that we're bringing into Jacq of All Trades, please reach out. We want to be there to support you and create the space for what you need. We will be teaching mums and bubs quite soon, so I'm going to jump offline now. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you all soon.